Hello friends, my name is Jess. Welcome to Books Past Bedtime. Today I'm bringing you my July plan with me. To start out, I am doing my cover page. I just wrote July in big block letters and traced the outline in a black felt tipped marker. This month I found this rainbow cloud theme on Pinterest and decided to recreate my own version. So I went in again with my black felt tip pen, drew a cloud around the month. Then I took 7 different mild liner highlighters and drew straight lines coming out of a cloud to create a rainbow effect. After that, I just went in with my pencil to erase the outline, and I think it turned out pretty well. Next, moving on, I'm going to be doing my July TBR spread. I just drew in a simple header as usual with one of my mild liners. I'm very much a minimalist bullet journaler. If it's too complicated, I won't use it or keep it up, so I found that this really works for me. Just like last month, I am organizing my TBR spread by categories. The first one I put down is buddy reads. I also include a not so secret TBR category, books I have out from the library, and arcs I want to get to this month. And as you can probably see as I'm writing in each book, after each title and author, I am putting a 2-letter abbreviation in parentheses. These are the codes that I will use when I build my reading schedule on the next spread. I also do want to mention that when I filmed this video, the reading rush had just been announced and I hadn't decided yet if I would be participating or how I would fit in more books into my already packed reading schedule, but I have since decided that I will be in fact participating in the reading rush, and so I will have a separate TBR video out for the readathon later in the month. But I just wanted to put a disclaimer out there, that's why it's not included, but I will be participating and I'm very excited. Books I'm planning to get to this month include Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, New Moon by Stephanie Meyer, Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer, Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling, Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, our Page Turner Book Club pick for July, Late to the Party by Kelly Quinlan, The Love and Lies of Ruxana Ali by Sabina Khan, The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Danforth, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, The Year We Fell from Space by A.S. King, You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman, The Lonely Heart of Maybelle Lane by Kate O'Shaughnessy, The Fascinators by Andrew Eliopoulos, Over the Woodward Our Wall by Deborah Baker, This Time Next Year by Sophie Cousins, I Kissed Alice by Anna Birch, and The Friend Scheme by Cale Diedrich. Now I'm just going back in with my mild liners and adding the page count for each book. I like to have this as a reference for both my reading schedule and also my own personal type A personality. Then I added up the total number of pages for all the books at the bottom of the page, and then moved on to my reading schedule spread. I created another simple header and then numbered 1 to 31 down the side to indicate each day of the month. Then I went in with my mild liners again and created red, orange, and green dots. These indicate my Twilight series reread. I should be done with rereading all of these books by the end of the month, and since they are bigger, I decided to break them down by chapters and read a couple chapters each and every day of the month. Here I am realizing that I did not put enough green dots. For the second column, I used teal dots to indicate my reread of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for the Harry Potter read-along hosted by Hannah over at the Adventuring Foodie. Information about that readathon will be linked in the description if you're interested in rereading the series along with us. In the final two columns, I'm breaking down the rest of the books I have to read for the month. Most of them are divided over 2 days because I find that easiest for filming vlog clips about the books. On the 13th and 14th, you will notice that I have more books on those days than on other days. On those 2 days, I am planning to do a 48-hour readathon, so that's why there are 2 books there instead of just 1. I did leave quite a bit of space at the end of the month for catch-up time, or now what's more likely to include my reading rush books. Now here are the completed July TBR and reading schedule pages if you'd like to pause and take a closer look. Flipping the page, I am now creating another simple blue header for my July books. This is where I'll list all the books I read during the month. Then on the other page, I'm creating a reading tracker, just a simple graph where I can track how many pages I read in a day. As you can see, my line got a little messy. This spread is a little messy overall, but that's okay. Capping it at 400 or 450 pages worked pretty well for me last month, so I decided to leave it be. And that concludes my July plan with me. We'll do one last flip through to see the completed product. Here we have the cover page, my July TBR and reading schedule, and my July books and July page tracker. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check the description for relevant links, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!